Oh, good morning. Ah, oh dear. Oh, it looks brisky cold outside. Is that snow? Oh, right. Let's just cool off the end here. Right. Morning, everyone. Let's get this put away. I love that folds up so quickly. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. We've got lots to show you on the farm. I'm just gonna have some breakfast briefly. Cup of Joe, cup of coffee. Um, yeah, it's definitely wintry and it's a lot colder now. I'll show you why. A lot more breezy. So yeah, I was going to have something to eat and a coffee. We'll see you back here. I'm trying to get started about 10 o'clock this morning. So we'll see you very, very soon. Right. Let's just put that away. There we go. Right, we're up, we're out. We're ready, we're dressed. Let's brave the cold. Ooh. I'll tell you what, it's not much warmer in there, but well, I'll say not much. It's really cold out here. Right, so you can see our cash flow's up. The trees are all gone. All gone. I think they're all gone anyway. We've done some major works. We've sold a lot of trees over the last month. With help. Honest Eddie came over, so we've not done all the work ourselves. His truck is here at the moment. We've had some wood, as you can see here. These are from our land. We've taken them up to the sawmill south. They took the bark off, so it's fresh. They've all been treated as well, so these are good for building now. These are now treated, and that is why Eddie's truck's here. He's bought most of it back. You see, we're all set up here, ready over the next month or two. We're going to build me a house here. We've also rented this excavator, and we'll show you why. We dug a pit. It was all meant to be dug out. The excavator has, let's just say it's had some faults. So we've left with a little island in the middle here, which is fine. But we've dug it out quite far down. Exposed some very large rocks. It goes down a fair whack. It's very, very deep. There you can see down there. It is quite deep. We dug it down. And then we just pumped a load of water in it. And then nature took its course. And we had a couple of days of pure downpour. And that's filled it right up. So this is fresh water. It's good to go. It's just... Oh, I made it. It's good to go. So if we get some fish... and catch some fish, hopefully, dump them in here, and over time they'll breed, and then we've got a source of our own fresh food, and it looks pretty. One downside of cutting all the trees, other than the breeze, is we now have no trees. It would be nice to have a few trees dotted around for decoration. Unfortunately, we haven't got any more at all, so we may have to plant some in the future. Trying to think what else we've done whilst you've been gone. Right, yes. Greenhouse. Here we go. We have a greenhouse. It's only a little one. I wanted a bigger one, but yeah, power was an issue. We need to run the pumps, etc., etc. And until I think it's next month, we're having a cable put in. There is electric power. It's somewhere down. Let me jump out. There's an electric power box. I know there is. I've seen it somewhere. Could have sworn it was down this end. Anyway, there's an electric power box somewhere around here. It's damaged. It's beyond repair from what I've can gather. So somewhere running under this roadway is an exchange line, and we're hoping to tap into that and create our own network, so we will then have power. Once we got power, we could upgrade, but this one uses barely any power at all to run everything, so this is the one we went for. We do need to fill it up with manure and seeds eventually, so that'll be a job some point during this month. What else have we done? Oh yes. So we built the workshop, as you can see. I've got ourselves a little fuel tanker. It's empty at the minute because we've just had to use, well, I had to pump a load into a jerry can and take it over there because we thought the excavator had run out of fuel. We only had, I'd say, 2 jerry cans worth in here. We've used all of that up now. As it turns out, the excavator's actually got a problem with it and it can't be moved, so we're waiting for a company to come pick that up. But we're not going to use it anymore. We're happy with the way the pond turned out. I say I'm happy, although Eddie's been around helping. We've got this old little pressure washer. Works fine. Let's give it a quick skirt. Oh, it's a bit frozen. Hold on. Let's give it a bang. Bang against it. It's probably just got a bit of blocked ice. There we go. There you go. See? Nice pressure washer. Don't want to use it too much because it's as you can see, it's got connectors here, and there's the jug of water just in there. So we don't want to use all that up in one go. Toolbox should be here somewhere as well. There's our toolbox. And we've got a little gas generator to help run this thing, which operates all our power tools for repairs jobs. So that is our little workshop lean-to shelter. Also, with the lean-to shelter built up against it, it does stabilise this wall a lot better. A lot better. So yeah, that is the kind of update of how everything looks. And we got a bit of cash, which is always good. Always good. So, I was thinking, let's have a look. Where's the field from here? I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. I was thinking we could possibly start another field. But in the meantime, I've got to take a walk up to the shop because we're going to be purchasing a special mower. It's I'll tell you, we'll walk up there now. It's one that Keith had. We had a phone conversation with Keith about 3 days ago. We was talking about various things, and I got on to say about, I'm going to have to pop up at one day and have a look at some mowers. And he said, mowers? He said to me, like, mowers, I thought you were doing arable crop. And I said, yeah, I've got an arable crop in the ground. I said, well, obviously it's got a while until I'm needing a harvester. But, yeah, I do need a mower. And he said he has an old harvester that's barely ever been touched. And the previous owner converted it to a grass cutter. This is a very old harvester, so it doesn't have a tank. So it was you know, and it's been converted to make a grass cutter. So I said, well, that sounds interesting, but it sounds very expensive as well. Bear with me, I have just received a text message. Oh, okay. That was Eddie. He was just letting us know that he's going to leave the truck at our place for the foreseeable future. He's having to pop out of town at the minute, so that's fine. We don't mind that. Start jogging down. I'll see you at the store, and I'll show you exactly what I'm on about. So welcome back. Here it is. It's basically $20,000. As you can see, this is the old converted header. If you look in, you'll see these big, hang on, I get the right angle. See them just in here, these big wood strapped beams. That's where the part of the combine blades used to be. And this is it. It's an oldish one. No, it's no real comfort. But as you see, this is going to work. This is going to do us a trick. We should be able to swath drop with this. There we go. So yeah, if we get a second field made up for grassland. Yeah, steering's a little loosey-goosey with it, so we have to be wary on that front. We've got radio. We've got well, we've got hot and cold air. I did try that. It's not great. It's not great at all. We've got little. See what I mean by the steering's a bit loosey goosey. It goes about the same speed as our old Massey, so yeah, we're used to the speed side of things. But this is this is nice. This will cut us some grass. We get a baler. Not sure what sort of baler we can get. The money we've got, but we can certainly get something. This will do a good job. We can cut grass with that, and we can bale that up and do some silage. That'll make us a fair few pennies over time. Yeah, we'll get this back home. We'll see you in a minute. Here we are. We are back home. Just got to try and work out where this is going to go. I think we can see if we can slide it in that corner near the cedar for now. I love the fact we can see clearly where we're going in the back. I'm hoping the header's just going to... Nope, the header's not coming in. Right, well, not to worry. I think what we'll do is we'll just stick the header down. Whoa. There, this is not the easy. I'm going to have to get used to manoeuvring this around. Just pop it down here, I think, for now. That'll do us a trick. Yep, lovely. That's where it can live from now on, or at least for now. We'll get this popped in here. I love the way you can reverse it. That's nice. Just back up into here near the cedar for now. Have I left myself enough room to get out? Yeah, I should do. Plenty. I can get out this way. The door's on the wrong side. Well, the right side. But there we are. We have a grass cutter. Now, we could have got a little front mower for about 12 grand, but extra 8,000 we have a swath dropper that covers a little bit more than the front mower does. Nice. I like it. We have got to get a baler still, so obviously that's something we're going to have to think about long term. But I am thinking about putting a phone call in local builders. We're going to need some sort of storage area for seed, that sort of thing. Obviously we will need a silo as well eventually, but let's just see if he's got anything second hand we can use for now till we make real money. So I'm going to give him a quick call. Let's go inside because it's a bit nippy. Yeah, so I'm just going to have a little chill. Let's put your feet up on there as well. Let's have a little chill on the sofa, make a couple of phone calls, and I'll see you back here after a spot of lunch. Right, well, let's get up. Yeah, we spoke to JJ's. That's the construction company and the removals. They have a seed bin, in essence, and an old American silo that we could have for around 10 grand. But they asked, and quite frankly, I'm happy with it. They've asked if they could take this barn frame away. And they said they'd clear up the crap that came along with it. They've already had the metal sheeting. But they've asked if they could have this barn frame because they need some of this raw iron for whatever it was they needed. And I'm happy for them to do that. I mean, it would have cost us a fortune to get rid of it. So for 10 grand, we're going to get a little seed bin and a silo. And they're going to get rid of that. I think that's a bargain. It'll be probably a few days before that happens. I shouldn't imagine it would happen straight away. So what we're going to do, I think for now, is I think we're gonna mark out the extension. Where did it leave the tractor? Oh yeah, so it should be over by the building site, shouldn't it? I think we should mark out an extension to the field for when that's ready to be extended. Oh, there it is. I'd lose more marbles if they weren't attached. Actually, do you know what I think we could do first? Is grab some manure, put it in the greenhouse. While we have chance to. So yeah, we're going to do that now. There we go. So I really should watch what I'm doing because I don't want to hit the posts. I should order some gravel at some point as well. Re-gravel the flooring. Get rid of some of this grass. It does make it a bit bumpy and lumpy. I'm trying to think where the manure pit is. It's over this way, isn't it? So we can go this way. Whoa! Yep, forgot about that. Do not want to go in there. That would flood the engine completely. Even if we could get it out. Alright. Alright. Let's take from this side. Originally I thought this stuff was too rotten to use, but it's been fantastic for us. We've been able to do the field with it. It seems to work a treat, so I'm hoping this stuff's going to be alright for the greenhouse. I forgot to put a weight on the back of the tractor this time, so we're going to have to keep that low, but that's not too bad because we're not planning on lifting it up. I remember if I lift it up, here we go, I'm starting to lose traction. Don't want to lift that up. I'll load it down just a fraction more. See if that'll help with the stability. We've got a little wee, yeah, we've got. As soon as you hit about 15 miles an hour, you start to lose it. Just gotta try and be a little easier on the throttle. I don't see the point in attaching the plough just for this little bit. I can't imagine this take too many of these scoops. And I thought I got rid of that bush. There we go, that took that nicely. Do you know what? I'm just going to scrape this bush out of the way. It needs to go, and we'll see if we can get this out of the way. There we go, there we go. That's it. Alright, that bush is now gone. Let's just dump it into here. There we go. Ah, much better. I can see the greenhouse now. There we go. Alright. Let's make sure that's got it. Yeah, 1,000 litres of manure. So as soon as I get some seeds, I suppose I better wait for the seed bin. Or should I just shoot up it? I could shoot up in the truck, grab some seeds quickly. A couple of bags wouldn't hurt. And keep them under a cover. We will need some for next year as well for that, so I think maybe 2 bags should do the trick. Let's use a mirror. And swing. Alright, let's get cracking. Yeah, so I'll shoot up to the store, grab a couple of bags, and we'll see you in a moment. Whee! Whoa! Oh, don't want to hit that. Here we are. I just spoke to Sarah. Got a couple of bags, 3 bags here, 2,400. So not cheap, but yeah, this will help. I'm not sure how much the greenhouse will take, and we've got to try and get these in. I could have Sarah's young strapping lads that she's got working here. Could have used them to load it straight in, I suppose. Or could have at least asked them. However, I didn't. That's on me. I should have done. What's that? Is that in? Yeah, sort of. It's twisted. There we go. Should be able to get another one in next to that then. Probably would have been easier if I dropped the tail lift down. Or the tail, but I didn't. Right, let's lift that one up. Whoops. Yeah, I'll drop that in. Try and straighten it out a little. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we need for the time being. Why I'm not being able to get the bits that I need doing. There we go, got that strap on. That should hold them nicely. Right. Let's get a cracking. Yeah, the farm definitely looks different without all the trees there now. But we needed the cash. I should have really kept 1 or 2 trees just for breaking up some of that wind. It's can get a bit drafty. I suppose it ain't gonna matter too much when we get our new home built. Another little while yet, but in the meantime, this little one that Eddie gave us, that's a flat pack, it's done us all right. I've got a new mailbox put in. Just there, which I should really check to see if we've got anything. It looks brick from a distance. As you get close, you can see it's just a plastic one. It's just a plastic sort of brick look-alike one with a mailbox on the front. It seems to be empty, so we've got no post at the minute. But yeah, it's a nice little addition. That was again Eddie. It's just one that he had lying around. I think, if I'll be honest, Eddie's been a little bit of a Del boy, a bit of a wheeler dealer and a trader in his time. I think that's his game, really. Until he landed here. Here it's just been sort of all gold related, especially him and his buddy Owen. We have still to meet, or still we have yet to meet. We'll keep being promised an introduction soon, but when is going to be soon, hey? That is the question. Right, let's get these put in. There, just tip straight in here. We've got 3,000. I think we'll see if it'll take 2 full bags, and then we'll put the 3rd bag in the shed. For now. These are heavy. Real heavy. Oh, I'm trying to hold them in place. It doesn't exactly help. Come on. I think that's it. I think that's all it takes. Right, do you know what? Rather than put them in the shed, they're in these sealed bags. It seems to be alright for now. I think we're just going to stick them down the side. These are not canvas, these are plastic bags, so the weathering's alright. And we get mice in this shed just as much as we would do out here. At least this way, we can check on them more easily. So yeah, I think that's going to call it this time round. We've now got some lettuce growing. Let's go and have a little peek. They're only baby ones, but they will triple in size, and then we'll produce them. We'll stick them, literally pull them out of the ground, wash the root off, straight into a nice little green box, and we'll stick them down the side here till we've got a few to sell. And I'll bring in a couple of £100 every now and then. That should be nice. As I say, hopefully we'll have the silo and that ready and that monstrosity gone. And hopefully we will have our house built within the next 30 days, maybe a little longer. We'll see how it gets on with that. So yeah, all in all, productive afternoon so far. Still got another half a day to go. We're going to go and have a cup of tea, and I will see you in the next one. So let me just turn this on. Right, sit down, feet up, wait for the kettle to boil, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Cheers.